Hi, my name is Russell Collins Jr., and I just have one question for you. Have you ever had an argument with one of your friends? Well, I know I have with my friends all the time. For example, one time me and my friend were just casually talking about whatever we usually talk about. Then we started to talk about a game called Destiny 2. I know this sounds silly, but hear me out. We randomly started to argue about the game if it was good or bad, and ultimately we just moved on from the subject. You may ask yourself, why is this important? Well, it's important because my friend said things like, if you like Destiny 2, you don't have an opinion. And I play more than just one game, Russell. Now, knowing my friend for a very long time, I know he was joking, but deep down inside, I felt a little hurt, honestly. I felt he was not respecting me and did not let me voice my reasons why Destiny 2 is a good game. Today, I want to tell you why you should respect others. So, the reason why people should respect others is that it's the way you would want to be treated, it's out of human kindness, and the fact that humans are more advanced than the animal kingdom. So, let's first talk about how you would want to be treated. One reason why you should respect others is that you should treat others as you would want to be treated. Respect goes both ways, just like the old saying, treat others how you would want to be treated yourself. Some people don't want to respect others because they may feel entitled or because how they were raised as a kid. For example, some parents, it's hard to raise a child and treat them like a regular person, as seen in this quote here about a mom and her daughter eating cookies when she really wasn't supposed to.
The other day, my daughter was eating cookies and she wanted to go into my room. Crumbs came out of her mouth as she took every bite. I told her not to go into my room with the cookies. I repeated that request at every step she took on the 14-step staircase. I said it one more time when she was at my door. She ignored it and entered my room with cookies in her hands and crumbs on my floor. I was angry. I exploded and yelled, "Didn't you hear that I asked you not to come in with cookies?" She looked at me, turned around and left my room. So what is the lesson? That yelling, and only yelling, works with kids who don't listen, right? Wrong.
That story proves that it can psychologically mess up a child in the future, which down the line can lead them to not treat other people with respect because of how they were raised growing up. So to sum up, just treat others with how you would want to be treated. That's one reason why people should respect others. Second, another reason why people should respect others is that people do it out of the human decency and the kindness of their hearts. People nowadays just do not care about each other unless they mean something for them for the most part. For example, family and loved ones are more important than strangers and even to some extent, friends. As a society, we should do more things out of the kindness of our hearts and not just the bare minimum of human decency. It goes a long way. It's really that simple. For example, in this text, it says that being kind to another person shows that you show respect to that said person.
Kindness is of infinite value, but is always to be felt, and shown, as a way of respecting another person. Respect is, in this perspective, always in the lead. So, if I'm right in this conclusion, and you think that withholding some crucial information from another person is indeed an act of kindness on your part, you should ask yourself whether it also, first and foremost, shows full respect to the other person.
Suffice to say, people should respect other people out of the kindness of their hearts and due to being a decent human being. That way, everyone can benefit. So, with that out the way, let's talk about how humans are better than the animal kingdom's survival to the fittest. Finally, a third reason to respect others is that humans have more advanced thinking than the animal kingdom when it comes to respecting one another. Now, what do I mean by the animal kingdom survival to the fittest? I mean that we are not savages and we cooperate with each other if there's an issue, as well as showing respect to each other. Here's some evidence from this text to understand.
It appears that humans have evolved strategies and psychological mechanisms that allow them to cooperate and control free riders with great flexibility, leading to high levels of cooperation between unrelated individuals, and even complete strangers, in a wide range of situations.
All in all, that is another reason why we should respect each other, is that humans have more advanced thinking than the animal kingdom when it comes to respecting each other, because we're just better than that, period. In conclusion, the reason why people should respect each other is that it's the way you would want to be treated, it's out of human kindness, and the fact that humans are more advanced than the animal kingdom and that we're just better than that. I discussed earlier in the video you should treat others as you would want to be treated. I also discussed how people should respect other people out of the kindness of their hearts and due to the fact that we're all human beings. Then finally, I talked about that humans have more advanced thinking than the animal kingdom when it comes to respecting each other. Now hopefully with this knowledge you can respect others as your civic responsibility. If you ever had an argument with someone, just remember to at the very least treat them with respect. I'm Russell Collins Jr., wear a mask, and thank you so much for watching.